Oh, hey everyone, we didn't see you there. I'm Justice Dunn.
I'm Dylan Forche. Welcome back to Patriot Life.
Dylan, did you have as much fun as me on the scene trip?
You know I did, Justice. I love shopping at malls, especially the Mall of America.
And I love the Vikings. 19 of the 23 seniors went to Minneapolis for the senior trip.
While they were there, they toured the U.S. Bank Stadium and had a blast at the Mall of America. Justice, did you do much shopping?
Yes, I did. I decided to treat myself to some treats. I ate ice cream, cookies, burgers, and fries. It was a day well spent.
I can see that. The trip was another fun memory that we had with our classmates.
That's right. Let's see what some of our seniors' favorite memories are. We give you Brittany, Wilkes, and Zoe Harvey.
So Isaiah, what's your favorite high school memory?
Well, I'd have to say back in the day when Logan decided to put an eraser in Mr. DeLondel's pencil sharpener, and Mr. DeLondel wasn't too pleased with Luthold that day. Dang kid.
Hey Jed, what's your favorite high school memory?
Well, Brittany, my favorite high school memory was doing a push-up contest at a volleyball game with the kid from Wyndham, and I won. Oh!
Our
Favorite
high school
memory
would
have
to
be
fighting
with
swords. Thanks, Brittany. Justice, what was your favorite high school memory?
It's probably hanging out with all the guys at lunch.
That's probably mine too, Justice. Well, there's something you can get to remember all the memories.
What's that?
A yearbook.
Oh, duh. I knew that. Speaking of which, yearbook order forms are due on May 12th. So what are your orders today?
It's always kind of nice but sad for the seniors to be done with school.
But Dylan, this year, one of our teachers are saying goodbye. Mr. Batra is retiring. For an exclusive interview, we bring it to Garrett Mann.
All right, Mr. Bossart, I'm going to interview you a few questions about your retirement.
Oh, okay.
How long have you been teaching?
34 years.
All right, has it all been here, or?
I did 1 year out in Wagner, South Dakota, and then 33 years here.
Okay. What made you decide to teach?
Well, when I was growing up, my dad was a teacher, but that's not the reason why. I actually had a physical education teacher in junior high, and I really enjoyed the person, and I actually enjoyed how he handled himself and how he enjoyed students and so on and so forth, and that's what I actually wanted to be. I wanted to be a physical education teacher, but then I ended up just in elementary.
Cool. What is your favorite subject to teach?
My favorite subject, I think, is probably math, because when students understand what the concept, and you can see that light bulb go off, it's like, wow, that's pretty cool. That they feel good about themselves with that. So I enjoy math a lot.
Right. What are some things you wish people better understood about teaching?
I think a lot of people think that it's, maybe a form of babysitting, and it truly isn't, because you're with students all the time. You're constantly doing things, even if the kids aren't in your classroom. You're working on papers or thinking of the activities that the kids are going to be doing later on. I just think that, a lot of people don't think teachers are professionals, and we are. We're like doctors and nurses and dentists and lawyers and farmers. We all have our jobs, and our job is as important as any other job. So.
Have you only taught 6th grade? Or?
No, I taught, when I first came to Hills Beaver Creek, I taught 2nd grade for 7 years, and then after that, my children were little at the time, and I just I felt like I had to get away from that environment, being in it all day long and then going home and being in it. So then I went and I did a 4th grade, 6th grade position, then I did 5th grade for a little bit, but then for the past, it's probably 20 years now, I think I've been in 6th grade.
What are you going to do when you're retired? Are you going to pursue any new hobbies?
I have a lot of hobbies. I know that I will be doing this. It's called a honey-do list, kids. So I know I'll do all kinds of jobs for Wendy, jobs that are her jobs that are also my jobs. And it'll give me a chance to get a lot of things done at home. I'll spend a lot of time with our grandkids. We have 3 grandchildren right now. I also love to work with wood. You know, I'll do that. I hope I'll still play hockey. I can still do that, and you know, maybe come up with some other activities. I think I'll probably come back and do some subbing every once in a while, but I really don't know.
What is your most fond memory of teaching?
You know, I don't know if I have, you know, a memory that's probably my most fond memory. I remember a lot of different things, you know, going way back. But I think this is the neatest thing. When I see the kids nowadays and they're older, you know, and I'm having children of children I used to have, I can still picture their faces when I had them. And it's just so funny because their faces are the same, except now the guys have beards or mustaches, and the girls are you know, taller and grown up and so on and so forth. And that's kind of a neat thing. And I remember a lot of the names. I do have people come up and ask me, do you remember who I am? And sometimes I get it right, sometimes I don't. You know, maybe I'll say a brother or sister, but you know, the memories are made every single day, every single minute, and those are things that you keep with you for a long, long time.
Are you going to move anywhere warmer for the winter?
I want to move. I want to go someplace where it's warm, but my wife is a homebody, and with our kids all living in this area, I don't think we'll ever move. She said that she wants to have a home where they always feel that it's their home, and so they can always come back and visit. And but I think we'll take some trips and do different things like that. So,
do you have anything in mind, like any places you're going to go to?
I would love to get a camper and go traveling. You know, that's something that we've never done. You know, those are things that we have to talk about, but we have relatives out in Idaho, in Georgia, you know, all over the place. So I think we'll probably go to some of those places and visit and stay a little bit, but it's always nice to be back home too.
Are you going to sleep in any when you're retired?
No, I actually, every single day, and we've been doing this for a number of years now, but every single day I have to get up right around 6:15 because my daughter works over in Sioux Falls and she drops her little boy off. And so my job is to get him ready for school and get him breakfast and do those different things. And I'm sure that's what I'll be doing too. Plus, if Wendy's getting up, I'll be getting up. So sleeping in, you know, maybe a weekend, but sleeping in anymore for us is like 7:30, 8 o'clock would be like, wow, where's, you know, the day's gone. But, so sleeping is kind of hard to do.
What is the smartest thing that you have done to prepare yourself to retire?
Listen to my wife. I think that's the smartest thing. We've talked a lot about retirement, and not many people can retire, you know, at the age that perhaps I am. But we did do a lot of planning. You know, financially, you need to know what's going on. You want to make sure that you're secure, and not only you're secure, but your spouse is secure, and then also that your kids are going to be looked for after, you know, when you aren't here anymore. But yeah, there was some planning that went into this.
If you had a second chance at life, would you do it over and still teach?
I love to teach. I will miss it tremendously. I mean, I will absolutely miss seeing the kids every single day. You know, seeing my kids that I have in my classroom, seeing you guys that are older. When I was at the elementary, seeing the little ones that are coming up. I'll miss teaching like you won't believe. Yeah, it'll be hard.
Have you learned any important lessons throughout your career?
Yeah, you know, but I knew a lot of the different things. You know, be kind to people. Make people accountable. Make yourself accountable. treat people how you would want to be treated. You know, there's times when a kid needs that hug, or they need that, you know, that look that I understand. They also need to know that they've got to do the things that they need to do, because we're preparing kids for the future. And yeah, I think I took a lot of my mom was just a happy-go-lucky lady, short and round. And my dad was very strict in my family, and I took both of those things, kind of combining them with, you know, for my teaching.
Thank you, Mr. Bossart.
Thanks, Garrett.
You'll
I
be
appreciate
missed.
it. No, thanks, I appreciate it.
Thank you, Garrett, and thank you, Mr. Bossart, for everything you do for our school.
Dylan, this year for Friendship Days, there's a talent show right here at the high school.
Registration is now open, so go to hbcpatriots.com to register.
Speaking of hbcpatriots.com, the school's website is going to have big changes coming to its layout soon.
That sure is going to look nice, isn't it, Justice? You know what else is going to look nice?
Me?
I suppose that fits, but I was going to say the golf team. Justice, how about you go give us some more information?
I'm Joseph Dunn, and today I'm joined by Dan Ellingson, the coach of golf. How many years have you been teaching golf?
This is my 18th year of coaching golf. I've coached golf here for 14 years, and at my first school I was also the golf coach there for 4 years.
How long have you personally golfed?
I've golfed ever since I've been 25 years old, so this is my 30th year of playing golf myself.
What is your favorite golf memory since you've been teaching?
I think as far as coaching the kids, I think my favorite golf memories have been the kids who've made it to state. We've had a couple of kids who've made it to state, and also all the kids that have made it to the section tournament over the years. We've had a number of those.
What's the worst memory?
The worst memory is probably when someone's gotten hit by a golf ball on accident. One year we had one of the young ladies on our team hit someone right in the side of the head with a golf ball. That was kind of scary, but they were okay. We were able to laugh about it afterwards. And also during that same year, we've had people actually get hit while on a golf course, but luckily nothing serious has ever happened.
What's your favorite course to bring your golfers to?
I think it's Worthington Country Club, just because it's always in great shape and it's a fun place to play, and that's where we play our conference meets and also our section meets.
How many golfers are going out this year?
This year we've got 13 boys and we've got 2 girls. So we've got a full varsity and JV team for the boys, and for the girls they will compete as individuals.
Thanks for your time.
You're welcome.
I'm joined with Orville and Preston, 2 varsity players in golf. And I was wondering what your favorite clubs are.
My favorite club, like what number, or like an iron?
Just what you like to use.
I like my 7-iron. Usually hit it pretty good. Or my driver, I usually can drive the ball pretty well.
For my putter. Pretty good with that.
Yeah, I'm bad at putting.
Yeah.
You guys have a favorite course?
Probably Adrian. Usually do pretty good.
Yeah, it's great, Adrian.
I'm terrible at Adrian. What's your guys' personal best?
55.
41.
Pretty good. You guys have a favorite memory?
Probably winning the golf meet at Adrian last year. Got first.
Golfing with you when you got 42 in one hole.
Best memory I know in the world.
Dude, yeah.
How long have you guys been golfing?
I think I started with my brothers when I was probably like 5.
This is my second year, so.
Cool.
Yeah.
Do you guys have a worst golf memory?
I was at Larchwood, I think 2 or 3 years ago. I got like a 74. It was a bad day.
Happened yesterday. All the coaches were watching me, and I shanked it really bad.
That sucks. So when you're being watched, you can't do it at all.
Yeah.
But thank you for your guys' time. Golf is one of the best times of the year, isn't it, Dylan?
Agreed, Justice. But aren't you forgetting another important thing this time of year?
Did I forget to put on cologne?
No, you're good. It's track, Justice.
I told you so. Track has a new coach. Madison Spath has more on the story.
I'm Madison Spath here with Coach Wertzma, and we're going to ask you some questions about track. Why did you choose to become a track coach?
I chose to become a track coach because I love track. I love everything about track. I love even the yucky stuff about track, and I like to be around the kids.
What do you like the most about coaching?
I would say working with the students and the athletes and just helping them to become better every day.
What do you like the least about coaching?
Coaching track, the cold weather.
Did you run track in high school?
I did.
Where at?
Adrian High School.
What events did you run?
I ran the 4x800 meter relay, the 300 hurdles, and the 4x400 meter relay usually, those three.
What was your favorite track event?
My favorite was the hurdles or the 4x800 meter relay.
What was your least favorite?
Of the ones I had to do, probably the longer races, like the mile or the 2 mile.
Did you run track in college?
I did.
Where at?
I ran 2 years at Morningside College in Sioux City, Iowa, and then I transferred to USF, the University of Sioux Falls, and I graduated from there and I ran track and cross country there as well.
Did you ever go to state?
I did.
What did you run in state?
The 300 meter hurdles and the 4x800 meter run.
Okay. Is it hard coaching and not being able to be with your family all the time?
Yes, it's hard sometimes, but it's worth it. Sometimes I get home and I miss my little buddy, but it's worth it.
Well, thanks.
Thanks, Madison. I tell you, Justice, I loved Easter break.
Me too. Dylan, did you go off the SEO with break Twins game?
Yes, I did, Justice, and it was a lot of fun.
But Dylan, we had our junior senior prom.
I had a blast, especially after prom, right, Justice?
You know it. My favorite part was the hypnotist. But you know what my least favorite part was?
You didn't like the food?
No, all the pictures. Although it was kind of fun to see some of the funny faces in the pictures.
Justice, how about you show us your funny face? Looks great, buddy. Let's see some other people's funny faces now.
Can you show us your funniest face?
Desi, make your funniest face.
You do your funniest face for us.
Yeah, I can do it.
Make your funniest face.
This face.
Yeah. I did that bad. I give up.
Make your funniest face.
Oh, will you make your funny face?
What's this for?
Make this face. What's your funniest face?
I don't know. I don't. Show us your funniest face. You guys show us your funniest face. I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, that's a good one. Nice.
What's your funniest face?
Funniest face.
I don't know.
Can you make your funniest face for us?
What the?
Make your funniest face.
Funny face for us? Oh my god, no. Can you show us your funniest face? Yeah.
Make your funniest face. I don't know. Just this.
Can you make your funniest face for us? I got it.
Why don't you go do that one first, and then we'll review this one.
This Comfort, can you do a funny face for us?
Please.
Please, can you show us your funniest face?
Thanks, guys. Until next time, I'm Justice Dunn.
And I'm Dylan Forche.
to do on May 12th. So what are yours today, man?
We do. Yeah. I can see that. The trip was another fun memory, and we, ding it. Favorite high school memory? Somebody know now?
Is this like a tanning bed?
Thanks, guys. Until next time, I'm Justice Dunn.
And I'm Dylan Forche.